6 months ago, 5 months ago, and even 7 months ago, there have been news of insecurity all over Ekpoma and the environment to the village around those areas. Insecurity have been a problem. So what happened? Not just going after the kidnappers and those people, we started thinking and trying to, discover their financial link and how they carry weapons and so on and so forth.
Okay, my wonderful people, information just dropped now. He's talking about Ekpoma, but I can tell you this for free of charge. According to Nation newspaper, because I will always give you something to go home about. I'll always give you something to research. According to Nation newspaper, I am watching from my left-hand side here. He says, and I quote, that every Hausa quarters in Biafra land, he said that place, all of them have been filled up with terrorists. That is Fulani terrorists and bandits. They are just waiting for go ahead. In fact, they are just waiting for whistle to blow. Piam, my brother, they will round us up. This still reminds me of my last publication. That message didn't go viral. Nobody even shared it. And I fold my hands and I was watching all of you. I say, wow. Because I didn't give the message a very sweet or troublesome headline. Or maybe the message didn't come with a propagandous headline. Nobody agreed to share it. I told us that we have been surrounded. Some people say, stop that. What are you talking? My brother, all the whole Hausa quarters in Biafra land, including Onitsha, Enugu, Imo State, Abakaliki, all of these areas, all their quarters are now being filled up with bandits. How did they manage to do that, my brother? At the dead of the night when people are sleeping. Don't forget who is on the express. The people that is on the expressway are still their same brothers, the same Fulani integrated terrorists in uniform. So once they get there, what they have is night, doors pass, they go wherever you are going. At the end of the night, they are bringing these people to all the Hausa quarters. We may see them that they are condemned iron. My brother, no, they don't pass condemned iron. No. That time of condemned iron don't pass. Now, they make real business. So all Hausa quarters in Biafra land, I repeat, all Hausa quarters in Biafra land need to be searched. This message to go directly to the men on ground. If we still have any, let them do the needful. Otherwise, these people will take us unaware, just like Gowon Toko took us unaware in 1967. A word is enough for a wise. When I talk, say they make noise too much, and they talk too much. This is part of my noise making, and this is part of my talking too much. I will not be surprised if somebody will still come and tell me, you talk too much. You will allow us to listen to Okocha Happy Marcel. Anyway, before I forget, the voice you are hearing before I interrupted, or rather before I jump in, is the voice of that our brother Okocha Happy Marcel. He have information he want to disseminate to us. So please listen to him very, very attentively. Every after quarters, as long as that's who is concerned, my brother, you need to be ransacked, because if they tell you the kind of arms and ammunition in those areas, my brother, you will shed tears. But anyway, let's keep going. I don't talk on my own. At the
time, people from Ekpoma told us that helicopters were dropping weapons for them, and after that, kidnappers will increase and they will start attacking. But we were able to link it to Hausa market there, that there is something, transaction going on in Hausa market there. And after 2 weeks, they had riots in Hausa market there. Unfortunately, so many of their businesses were destroyed, and police intervened. Things were calmed a little bit.
The reason why with the riot, be saying we don't need kidnappers for this our community. They don't kill us, they don't collect our money. We ask where we get, we don't be tenants. We don't sickness everywhere. No money, no market, nothing. Kidnappers don't do us. So now make us come out, we women of our children, we don't need any kidnapper. Any kidnapper, we don't need them. Any corner, we don't need kidnapper again. Now what it make us come out where with the riots?
Because yesterday night, woman went 2 weeks, went just about 2 weeks, they still go carry her for RDLA. They still carry her today. Leave the people out, they cry now.
And now, it took police 3 months to understand what we were saying then. And as I speak to you yesterday, part of the market, police stormed it and they arrested 100 persons there. Up till now, we are waiting for police to tell us what they got from those markets, because explosive devices, bombs, guns, and so many things were said to be there. That was intelligence that was shared. Thank God police is now getting, should I say police is now getting intelligence? Police is now acting on intelligence because they always have intelligence. They know everything that is going on. So yesterday, let us discuss what happened in Ekmoma and what is happening from across the country. In your community, in your state, this is not bias. This is not about ethnicity. All this Hausa market, they have been peaceful for decades. But now, organize your vigilante group, go and search Hausa markets. Go and raid Hausa markets, because if northern Nigeria could be closing cattle markets, they have closed 7 cattle markets now because of the link to terrorism. I want you to open your eyes and understand what could be going on in your cities. So stay with me in this video. Let us discuss.
I will not be surprised if some people will still come and tell me you never called BIAFRALAND. They are telling you that even in Hausa land, they have closed over 7 cattle markets because of terrorism. And you are waiting until they call the cattle market, will be closed or will be ransacked or searched. Make on the get sense, I beg my people, Make if I talk on I talk, say I don't talk too much.
What happened?
You are calling Kugumi Kaba, working for Absalam. They're using a helicopter to go and collect ransom in Kwara. Using a helicopter to drop a rifle inside the forest everywhere. You call these people Kaba?
This is Wednesday, the 22nd day of April 2026. Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, something happened at Ekmoma. Ekmoma is in Edo State, particularly, I think, Edo North Senatorial District. So, in Hausa Quarter, Nigerian security operative, particularly the Nigerian police, got intelligence that in Hausa Quarter there are bombs, ammunition, so many things that are there. Though Nigerian police force up till now have not been able to disclose what they got from there. But they arrested 100 persons. They arrested 100 persons and they raided the place, they destroyed the place. Now, for over a month now, for the past 1 month, there have been 7 cattle markets that have been closed in northern Nigeria. You can Google everything I'm saying, okay? There are over 7 cattle markets that have been closed in northern Nigeria, and one of the cattle markets was the one that Nigerian Air Force bombed, and that one was closed 2021. What are they doing in all these cattle markets? They are doing terrorism financing, weapon depot or weapon shed, like they used to keep weapon, use it to pass weapon from one place to the other. Like these are terror link issues. So these people, I don't really know what is wrong. Hausa market, I know before, right from decades, have been in various places in Nigeria. What they do there is, if they bring onions from the northern Nigeria, they will keep onions there. If they bring carrot from northern Nigeria, they will keep it there. They stay there, they do their things there. Like, Hausa Quarter used to be a peaceful place right from decades. Until all these terrorists started upgrading their agenda. I know that it has been the agenda right from time, just that in different seasons, in different time, they have what to do. So these people are now upgrading in taking their conquest to another level. So they are using Hausa markets, cattle markets. This is part of the principle of human shares. So they use a civilian place. Don't be surprised, time to come. If you abandon a church, they will use it. They can use abandoned mosque, or they can even use a mosque that people are using. Like, they can use schools. Remember that there is a threat that is ongoing now, as circulated by the Plateau State Hospital, that there is a plan by these people to also come and start kidnapping doctors. Like, these people are already doing these principles of human shade. Now, look at how the police destroy the environment. Up to now, so many people are still confused. The reason why I'm saying this is because I talk to people every day. I understand the way Nigerians reason and the way they are thinking. So many people don't still know what is going on. They don't still know what is going on, because how can you explain everything that is going on right now? How can you explain it? The whole insecurity, the government are unable to stop it. Like, how can you explain? How can you explain it? It's nothing but one agenda. I used to challenge people every time. Go and ask how Egypt was conquered from complete Christian country to Islamic country. Egypt. You see Syria? Go and ask how Syria was conquered from complete Christian country to Islamic country. Go and ask what happened to Lebanon. Go and ask what happened to Afghanistan. Ask what happened to Iran. Ask questions. What happened to Morocco? What happened to Algeria? What happened to Niger? Ask questions. What happened to even northern Nigeria? Ask questions. Read your history. This is all about conquest. It's all about conquest. You see, the earlier we wake up and understand what is going on, the better. You can't solve a problem you did not define. I talked about Einstein, the famous scientist that you know. About Einstein made a statement that if you give me an hour to solve the problem of the world, I am going to use 59 minutes discovering what the problem is and using 1 minute to solve the problem. Why? Because discovering the problem is more important than trying to solve the problem, because you can't solve. If you are trying to apply solution, apply this, apply that, you can't solve the problem because you don't know you don't know the problem. So you can't invent a solution because you don't know the problem. That is to say that you cannot solve the problem you don't know. Majority of Nigerians don't still know the problem of Nigeria. Incompatibility has led to some set of interest to think that, no, I am not compatible with this. So we have to conquer and make ourselves to become like others. Make others to become like ourselves, Every other people have to become like ourselves. We need to map our plan to conquer them. This was because of incompatibility. Now, I know it's a global problem. It's not a problem happening only in Nigeria. It's a global problem. But you see what the step Britain is about to take, because Britain is gone. But something is about to happen in Britain in the next election. You will see the crisis that will come in Britain because so many people will be captured, packed, and be deported. You understand? Every country now, look at what is happening in Sweden. They are rising up to say no. And unfortunately, most of them will not be able to fight this. But they are about to put up a state fight. You understand? That is because the country is their own, so they can fight a little bit. But in Nigeria, you are in the same country with these people, sharing in the same country with them, you are gone. So the solution that people could talk is now to disintegrate the country. Ojukwu then saw this. Decades ago, they saw this. They saw this coming. They knew that Nigeria will get worse. They knew Nigeria would be like this. That was why they were asking for a different country. Unfortunately, Gowon recently came out to confess that it was because of oil that made them not to allow the Biafra to go, the old Eastern region. Let's wake up to the reality. Because these people, this is not just normal terrorism or normal crime. This is an agenda. It's a conquest. They want Nigeria to turn into a Sharia state. Everybody has put hand on desk. Everybody that have this ideology that believe in this, they have put their hands on decks to make sure that this thing will be actualized. Anyway, it is left for people to think or believe what is around them.
It is now left for you and I to do the needful, according to Okocha Happy Marcel. Everywhere don't saga. In fact, it don't faga. Okay, Ezemo said not only in Hausa markets, even Hausa controlled mosques are used for arms storages. Okay, Anyanwu Polino said the vision of the country still remains the best. The government and their prodigal sons are in it together. Vigilantes protect your communities, otherwise you will live to regret it all your life. Okay, Michael said division is the solution now, period. Edith said only if those ammunitions are not returned to terrorists. Olusegun Peter, weapons always go ahead before you see those guys arriving in trailers and in the middle of the night, just like as I said earlier. And according to Boniface said, this was the house of quarters in Lokupanta in Okigwe was turned into gun depot, traffickers hideout. Prostitutes have and all sorts of evils until Governor Alex Oti dismantled the market and told them nobody is allowed to stay beyond 6 p.m. or live in the market. That they should go and rent houses, period, and contribute to the welfare of the people of Abia State. That is how better citizens do, not going to live in a bush and then coming inside the town to perpetrate all manner of crimes. Simply because you feel you have a monopoly of violence. Anyway, what do I know? My people now will go take a break and I will hear my voice again when I come back. More of the comments, please. I want to read from you at the comment section of this video. Have a nice day, and may the Almighty Chukwuka continue to bless you, prosper you, and meet you at every point of your need. At this point, I am signing out. Until I come your way again, Kemesiano.